Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Boardman Outdoors. In this episode we're going to learn how to put up a tent. We're going to learn how to chill beer. We're going to learn how to put up a seat. We're going to learn how to build a cairn. We're going to set up a fire. And we're going to create a simple rain gauge. There's going to be so much to this episode. Stay tuned. So how long has it been? Oh my word. I think the last time I was out, I was in between all those storms and all that kind of stuff, but for the first time in what seems like months, the sun's shining and I've got the day off work tomorrow. I can't wait to share it with you. So I'm down the Cowal Peninsula this evening. It's late Friday afternoon, probably, I don't know, around about an hour's sunshine just left, and as you can see, I've got this little bay, and I was actually rummaging around on Google Earth about a week ago, and I spotted a little beach, or what looked like a little beach, down the Cowal Peninsula. Anyway, I came out to have a look at it, and it's actually the other side of that hill there, but they was doing some work. I think they're pulling out a load of rhododendron and that kind of stuff, so I ventured over the top whilst they watched me moving, and found this second one, and this is perfect. It's all mine. It's going to be a bit of a bugger to get out in the morning, but it's all mine. Okay, let's do the weather forecast. Well, it's absolutely perfect. Sorry, we're going to have to break this weather forecast for a second. We've got news coming in from our political correspondent from Europe. Over to you, Jim. Thank you. Yes, we've just had it confirmed by the world that Vladimir Putin is a bell end. I repeat, Vladimir Putin is a bell end. Back to the studio. Well, there you have it. Okay, let's have a look around the tent. So here I am with the Luxe Hexpeak. Perfect tent for this, and look at it, look, it almost melts in. I'll actually pop a little bit way and look down on it, and you can see how it blends into the landscape, particularly when all the ferns are dormant. So inside, you've seen it all before. One new thing today, and that's a bag liner. So I've gone for this Sea to Summit Thermalite reactor. It adds about 8 degrees. Now I do have the Rab 900 bags, so it'll be plenty warm enough, but generally I have to have a couple of layers on underneath inside this, particularly when it gets cold at night, and it's due to get down to -3. So I'm going to take a couple of layers off, trousers off and all that kind of stuff, and just have a merino base layer on tonight, and then try this liner and see how that goes. As per usual, plenty of space. I'm going to relax tonight because it has been a while, but it's a nice place. It's a little bit of a stone beach. We have had a couple of seals come to visit, which has been really nice. I didn't expect that. And like I said, just down the Cowal Peninsula. So a little bit further down from St Catherine's and Stracker, but I'm not telling you where. So I've got it all to myself, so everything's good. So I'm going to settle down now and have something to eat and drink, I think. I better get some water before I forget. Well, that's the fire just about out now. That's been a really nice evening, is that? But since the sun's gone down, the temperatures have absolutely plummeted. It is meant to be very cold tonight, so I think I shall make this fire safe and then we'll retreat to the tent and get tucked up in that new one. Now we've been having disco going. It's 10 o'clock now, so like every good disco we should turn the music down a little bit. Right, I've had enough. I'm trying to keep warm now. It's blinking freezing outside, so I'm going to I'll set the camera up because there's a brilliant star shown tonight. All being well, it should work out perfectly. I'll see you in the morning. Night. Good morning. Good morning. Just after 8 o'clock in the morning. It's absolutely freezing cold. It's I think it was about -3 or something like that. It was quite cold heading into dawn this morning. But I slept very well actually. I think I only woke twice, so that wasn't too bad. A load of geese woke me up at one point, but we're not too far from the sun coming up over the hill now. It's just up there. You can see that. Can you see the jetliner as well? So I've got a boil going now, so I'm going to have some coffee and porridge and get some warmth in me. That's nice little stove. See, the weight of the frost's made the tent really sag. I might have actually knocked the pole at one point, and that's lost a little bit of height. You can see it's a cold one. Beautiful morning. I've got 2 porridges today, both same, crampy and raisin. The taste of these, Mrs. Boardman got a big box of these off internet from her. I usually have one of these in the morning, but I'm a 2 porridge man today. I've started to pack up now. Sun's starting to defrost the tent, which is excellent. Just having another coffee, and I probably just need another 5 minutes or so just to get all this squared away, then we'll walk out. Now I've got a bit of a climb over a small hill and then drop down into another bay very similar to this, which is where I originally was going to camp, but there's too much happening there, and But on the way out there is a castle, it's Castle Lachlan, it's a ruin, so we'll have a look at that on the way out. So I'll get all this packed away, and then what I'll do is I'll pick it up at the top of that hill, and then you can see the other bay, and we might actually see the castle ruin from there as well. Okay, that's me done. Bit of a sloping pitch, but it was good for me. Right, let's have a walk out, and I'll pick this up at the top of this hill. So at the top now, that's the beach I did camp at. This is the small beachy area I was originally going to camp, but I don't think you can pick it up just yet, but there's an excavator over in the far end and work materials, and they were working last night when I came up here. And whilst I'm sure there wouldn't have been much left of their working day, there was always a chance that we're going to rock up early this morning and start again, and that could have spoiled the experience a little. So heading out now towards the ruin of Castle Lachlan. I don't know a great deal about it, and passed it on the way in, but there were too many dog walkers kicking about, and I didn't want to what didn't I want to do? I didn't want to draw attention to myself. So there's this first view of Castle Lachlan. Let's go and have a look. Well, that's me about done now. It was so good to get out. I'm so happy it's finally stopped raining. I think it's been raining for about 5 weeks, but we've done the weather forecast, haven't we? So fingers crossed this is the start of some regular camping. It'd be good if it was. Nicest spot. I'd come back again. The Castle Lachlan was an interesting spot. I bet that's seen some scenes over the years, as have those trees that surround it. Anyway, my car's not too far away, so I'm going to jump in it. Thank you very much for joining me on this one, and I'll see you again next time. See you soon.